Hey Walking Dead fans, this is going to be, it's not really a Season 8 Episode 15 review video, it's just kind of my favorite moments because this is one of the episodes, most recent episodes that I actually enjoyed. There was a lot of favorite moments in it. I guess a lot of stories kind of coming together. I guess that's it. The season's coming to an end, but I thought there was some good writing. I thought it was a pretty good show, and here's a lot of my favorite moments. It didn't show it, but somehow Gregory made it to the sanctuary a lot easier than those other guys did. And him and Simon are having a chit-chat. Part of it was a little better sped up.
I have assumed control of the Saviors. Negan is no longer on the field of play. You're the man now? I am. I knew it.
That's funny.
It's not going to end with me wandering off into the wilderness with my dick in my hand.
But the favorite moment from the scene is when Gregory stood up and said, "I am the juice." That's just, oh my God. I mean, was that not funny?
Who the hell are you to tell me I'm done? You think you have the juice? Well, I am the juice.
And then Simon just pretty much one-handedly throws him to the ground, body slams him with one hand. It was pretty good, the whole "I am the juice." Oh, and Eugene.
Taking me back. Start plating it up. This is all that's on the menu for the rest of the time, till this order's complete.
And one of my favorite parts was the look on his face when Rosita and Daryl captured him. That was just classic. I mean, I'm definitely thinking Eugene is kind of crapping his pants about right then. But I'm surprised. He held his own. Another surprise face was Dwight. Another of my favorite moments is when Dwight realized Negan's alive and he's back.
Hell yeah, I'm surprised.
And another favorite moment, you had to love it when Simon got down on his knees and Negan was behind him. I mean, Simon, what's going through his head right now besides what he thinks is about to go through his head, which is Lucille? I mean, but then he's forgiven, so that was one of my favorite moments because another, man, I'd be crapping my pants knowing Lucille's about to bop me on the head. So another favorite moment comes up with Eugene again when, you know, he just can't keep his mouth shut. And I love Josh McDermott, great guy, great actor, and he's acting Eugene so well, he's making me really hate the guy, which is, you know, what the writers want. And Rosita, she's really hating the guy. That was pretty awesome how she turned and said, "Look, dude, you're nothing." So that was one of my favorite moments also.
You're selfish, and you're a coward, and you're a traitor. You turned your back on the only friends you ever had.
But Eugene gets her right back. Not only does he somehow get away from him, the way he does it, he throws up on Rosita. I mean, that was kind of gross, but a favorite moment because it was unexpected. And of course, probably my most favorite moment, the most exciting part of Season 8 so far, possibly to me, was Negan letting Simon know that he found out what's going on. And the fight. It's a pretty good fight.
So now, I gotta kill all of them! Just like I'm gonna kill you!
But in the end, another, I guess you could say, favorite scene, or it may be all part of the fight scene, would be Simon tied to the fence with Negan just kind of chilling in the background. And something, I knew Laura was the one that Negan picked up on the side of the road, but I really thought she would keep it quiet. I really thought she would side with Dwight, but she didn't. So it looks like Dwight's fate is a little bit up in the air, but we know he's going to be probably stuck in a room listening to that song Daryl was listening to like over and over and over or something. Okay, so now that we're at episode 15, one more episode, episode 16, the finale of season 8, All Out War will be over. Here are just a few quick predictions, and spoiler alert if you don't want to hear them. The biggest one, I do think Negan will survive. He does in the comic. He gets locked in a jail cell, and I do think that's what is going to happen here. Rick is going to have mercy, and everybody's going to have mercy, and I don't see how Maggie is. She's probably going to get pissed off, but it'll be that whole theme about why Carl died, and pretty much the whole season 8 theme about mercy prevailing over wrath. And even though they have left Alexandria because it's kind of all burned down, Morgan did build a jail cell there, and that could be the cell that Negan is kept in. So I did predict also a time jump is going to happen between season 8 and 9, but before then, like in the comic, Dwight lives and he takes over the Savior group. Is that going to happen? Are there going to be any Saviors left? I mean, there's been so many killed. Or will Dwight die? I don't know. Dwight could die. That is a possibility, but I'm really hoping he'll live because I kind of like the character. But since Laura didn't side with him, and, you know, I don't really know, they've changed so much in the show from the comic, we really don't know what's going to happen. And it's not really a prediction, but we do know that Morgan is going to go right on over. He's going to live and go right on over to Fear the Walking Dead. So that's just kind of a known at this point. He'll be going to Texas, and how he's going to get there, I don't know. By that chopper, by driving part of the way, walking part of the way. I'm not sure. I think he's just going to be driving, walking myself, and it's going to take a little while. And by the time that we reach Morgan in the Fear the Walking Dead timeline, it may be a couple months even or so after All Out War. And I'm wondering if they will show the Whisperers, any part of the Whisperers in season 8, episode 16, or reveal that they have already shown them to us and we haven't really noticed them yet or something. So I'm wondering about, you know, they usually tease what's coming next a little bit before we go away, but this may be just an ending, just bam, okay, it's over. And I'm with a lot of people who's been predicting, you know, King Ezekiel and Carol's gonna, like, you know, hook up. And I hope we see that maybe coming into season 9. But then there's Maggie, you know, Lauren Cohen. There's been some videos on my channel, you can check them out, about Maggie leaving because of contract. And she actually got another show to do. So, you know, is she going to kind of come back in little spurts or whatever? So there's a big question of how are they going to end episode 16 story of Maggie, because they may have shot all of that already before the contract stuff come up, you know, so they might not have known, hey, we got to write her off the show. So we just have to see how that plays out also. But this was just a video of favorite moments and a few predictions. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the rest of the channel. Can't wait for The Walking Dead finale and Fear the Walking Dead season premiere. Hope you guys are in tune. Check out the channel. Check out the videos that'll come after all of that. And please discuss and comment. That's why we're here. As always, thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe for more dead stuff.